Hello and welcome to the Hellbinders. My name's Troy, and today I'm on that Origins server again, the one where I did the really cringy roleplay start. So far no one else on the server has done like any degree of roleplay to my knowledge. I've not done any roleplay in chat, so I have no idea really. But yeah. While I've been gone, I've made a fair bit of progress. I got a full set of the s01e armor. A few times actually. I died several times over. Filled the chest up. I got enough diamonds for all that. I got iron. Please note the diamonds and iron was in like the last 2 to 3 minutes. So yeah, that was pretty recent. Oh, I should probably make a shield. Yeah. He has a whoopee cushion that deals with hunger. What? Anyway, so this time, I'm moving house already. I've obviously last time you saw me, I was just making this house. Now I'm moving out. I don't think I have anything I really need. I don't need that. I actually won't need a bed, interestingly enough. Realistically, I guess you'll see why when I get there. But yeah, I won't need a bed. Let me just... Oh, what else do I need? Let's take the lanterns. Gunpowder? Sure, why not? Don't need these cobblestone stacks. More strings, always useful. Glowstone? Sure, why not? And Cincinnite. This I can eat to free up an inventory slot. And, oh, I'll take this. That should be about everything I need, to be honest. I'm pretty geared up and ready to go. How long does hunger last? Another 10 seconds. There we go, hunger's gone. I over-exaggerate how slow I am. Through the roleplay sections, as you probably saw, I didn't have my my chat turned on. I didn't have that turned on through the roleplay sections. That was mostly just because they were talking about cows the entire time for like the 2 videos, and I figured that would not make for overly compelling gameplay. Whoopsie. Let's change that to the nether. There we go. Oh, it uses XP to teleport. Interesting. So I am going to head in the general direction of like 1,600. I have obsidian for a portal, so I can get out at any given time. I have enough diamonds to make a pick. And thanks to slight changes to my race, I can do this. I can run on the lava. Anyway, so I want to go in the direction of minus 1,000, minus 300, I think it was. Bastards. Don't need these. Don't need this. Don't really need that. Or that. Or that. I don't want a massively overly full inventory. Oh yeah, they heal the zombie villager. God, everyone's picking to be a cat. Oh, apart from LGN, he's Endirian. Me and LGN should just stand out in the rain for an hour. Let's see what everyone looks like. Actually, I can't tell from the skin if LGN is a male or female. I'd have to check the character sheet to see if they use he, him, or she, her pronouns. And then check the actual person's bio to see if they use he, him, or she, her pronouns. I guess. Because the character might use one, they might use another, for all I know. Let me check. I think Uni's trying to kill Uni? I don't know. They're trying to kill him. Oh, Wilbur's streaming Origins SMP? Cool. I'll get back to recording this video later. We're back. No one told me I was heading the wrong way in, like, every way. I'm supposed to be going this way and I was going that way. So yeah, I feel smart. Yeah, I know this place. So I was still going the wrong way? Because this means I was supposed to be going that way. God, I suck at this. Anyway, though, now that I've seen a landmark, I at least know the general direction. Which is good. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So, I'm heading to my new house at the moment. It is in the Nether. It's a pre-built structure, so it's nothing unique. But it's not a vanilla pre-built structure. Structure. There we go. That took me a couple attempts. Where? There we go. Okay. So I need to, like, go through this, I think. I might just die and see if that helps. Maybe that'll help. I should get a texture pack that lets me see through lava the same way you do water. That'd probably help as well. Like, to a pretty high degree. From a roleplay standpoint, by the way, because obviously in roleplay sense I made it very clear that I did not want to stay in the nether. I did not want to be stuck in the nether anymore. From a roleplay sense, my character's used to the nether, but wants to be in the overworld. They aren't used to the overworld at all, though. So as a sort of compromise, they're having a home with a short way, like just a brief thing in and out of the nether. So yeah, their home, my character's home, will be in the nether with a portal to the overworld and a quaint little house in the overworld by the portal, obviously. Once I figure out where the hell my nether house is. pretty sure I've headed way too far in the wrong direction. You know what? Yep. I'm gonna let this fucker kill me. Let's take off my armor so it doesn't get as damaged as it could. There we go. I'm not gonna give you a tour yet. While I'm headed back to get my stuff, have some random facts about the character I wrote for this roleplay. For starts, his name is Nejikai. He's named after the Chinese deity, hero, I can't quite remember, Neja, whom I know mostly through Warframe, admittedly, because I'm not one who's looked into Chinese culture massively. But Neja is a Chinese protector deity of sorts, I think, with a lot of affinity with fire. So, yeah, I figured, fire, the nether, it kind of fits. That, and I use the name, like the names Neja and Nejikai for a lot of things. It tends to be one of my, top 10 go-to, character names. Right after several of my Skyrim character names. As well as that, another reason that it became one of my go-to names was because, obviously, Neja and Nether, it's very similar pronunciation to a point where if you were to pronounce the word Nether in a, I believe, Chinese accent, it would sound like you're saying Neja. Which, yeah, that was another thing that kind of got me into thinking of doing. I just saved a screenshot by accident. Whoops. But yeah, that's another thing that got me thinking, I should do that. So, yeah, that's a thing. Other facts about the character from an actual, character standpoint, rather than a what I named him after standpoint. The character is, as I believe I've stated, born in the Nether. Obviously, the origin is literally Netherborn. And with being born in the Nether, his parents didn't last overly long, but he never. It's not like that's a angsty thing or anything. He never really knew them, so it's not something that's ever affected him. Obviously, that's not to say that not knowing your parents is better than losing them or anything like that. I've never been in either situation. Closest thing I've got is the fact that I basically lost all contact with my dad, but that was voluntary. I'm not here to talk about I'm not here to be an edgy teen, though, basically. So, yeah, he never knew his parents because of the whole living in the Nether thing, and his parents not lasting overly long. But he was brought in by a pack of piglins. The piglins, they had fairly short lifespans in comparison to him, at least. So, he never really grew massively close to any individual one. It was more so the pack itself. And And now, let's spell SMP. What? I'm so confused. So, where was I get very, like, lost in what I'm saying quite often, quite easily, sorry. Let's figure out what I was saying. Ow. God, I've completely lost track. He never grew overly close to any individual piglin due to their shorter lifespans. But, would... God, yeah, I've lost track completely and utterly here. This is, like, impressively shit, even for me. Let me just get rid of this fucker before he gets rid of me. He never grew close to any individual piglin, rather growing close to the entire pack. Like the pack as a whole, as a single entity sort of thing. There we go, here's something I recognize. I passed this on the way down. So, because of that, he wasn't too emotionally, like, scarred or hurt when the zombified piglin virus broke out among his pack. The piglins all were turned, and he at the time didn't he understood what made him different, but he didn't understand why he didn't turn. It didn't click with him that is why. Ah, my beautiful house. So he just kind of, like, after spending a while, because obviously the zombified piglins aren't dangerous, not to people at least. After spending a while with them, he kind of, I'm not good with my words. I am when typing, but I'm not good at speech. After spending a while with the piglins, like the zombified piglins, he did eventually leave, simply because they weren't, although they weren't hurting him, they weren't protecting him either, they weren't, like, looking after him, they weren't any actual, like, they weren't of any value to him, to put it rather bluntly. So yeah, he left them, and from there, essentially just, he wandered the nether for years and years and years, setting up little sort of bunkers, like the one that you saw in the first video, I think. That first video, the bunker in that first video was his last bunker, and he'd only had that for, like, a couple weeks by the start of the video. He had to switch bunkers repeatedly due to things like ghasts. Oh, I remember what I was doing here now. Obsidian. It has kind of... That's not obsidian. Where the fuck have I put my obsidian? No. After all that... I've left it behind, haven't I? Fuck! Oh well. I'll wait here for the rest of the video and then kill myself or something. Wait, no, because that'll just spawn me here. Shit. That was his last bunker, and he hadn't really put much in it, but he never really put much in any of them. That's why the bunker was so very empty. He didn't really have many possessions that he could put in there. There wasn't really anything to put. So the bunkers he had were often destroyed by gas attacks. That one hadn't been yet, but it could have been at any moment, sort of thing, which is why he was rarely there. He very much tries not to get too attached to anything. Just because attachments just lead to pain, basically, in his eyes. Obviously, character growth on his behalf would be something along the lines of actually learning to care about shit. I'm not good at character growth though, because I've still not gone through whatever fucking character arcs I need to in real life. Let me just... I feel like that was overkill for the response department, but oh well. That's all there really is to say about the character's backstory. Personality-wise, I've not really had him mesh with people yet. He's not really had time to develop much of a personality, but he's obviously, due to living in the Nether, he's not very he very much thinks that everything's out to get him, which, can you really blame him? Because in the Nether, basically everything is out to get you. So, yeah, he's not overly sociable, he's easily frightened. Well, not so much frightened, more defensive. I'm easily frightened. There's not much else to say, I don't think. So I'm gonna leave it at that while I start on my way to the other place. Overworld. There we go. Nailed it. First try. There's really not that much to say about him as a character, or as a person, or as anything. Am I actually recording? Yeah, I'm not just ranting at nothing. Good, I am recording. Actually, I kind of wish I wasn't recording. That all of this has just been a mess. I am a mess. But oh well. Going forward, I don't know if there will be anything roleplay-wise, just because, as I've said, no one else here seems too interested in roleplay. Most people have made characters for the sake of roleplay, but then they've not actually done it, which is kind of a shame, really. I'm very fond of roleplay. I'm using my strength 2 to my advantage. Not much of an advantage, though. And it's run out. No, they have AI. Oh. I can't get distracted. Running away. Okay, I think I'm safe again. What's this? Oh. Oh, okay. Cool. Nope. Less cool. That is less cool. Ever seen a piglin being chased by a piglin? Ha. Benefits of being lava proof. There's a lot of them actually, that's not the only one. What? Benefits of being able to run on lava. Again, there's a lot of them, that's not the only one. Oh shit, that's a piglin. Oh, also, another thing that you might question is if he's born to humans, how the fuck did he survive in the Nether? Although his parents were both human, the Nether's a strange magic-filled dimension, so I have the cop-out that most people have of, it's a magic world, anything could happen. Which I use to a degree. That's how that's why he's got the fire immunity. It's between that and some level of adaptation. It's like adaptation. There we go. No, not adaptation. I think it is adaptation. The adapting. The whatever the term is for just adapting to something. Let me just whatever the term is for adapting to something, just that. These piglins are smart. So yeah, between adapting to the environment, an adaptation fueled by magic. It's a magic caused adaptation, which essentially jumped forward evolution by generations upon generations. Because, yeah, he's gone from, rather than being a normal human, to being lava proof, gaining actual strength from lava, and the ability to do that. Which, by the way, I imagine that as a sort of being able, like some kind of fire magic thing, rather than a like fire breath or anything of the sort. And although he has the ability due to the magic thing, he learnt it through watching blazes and ghasts. He like figured out how to do it through that. Hey fucker. Ow. Turns out he's better than me. I lied. Ow. Nope, turns out I didn't lie. I was very much correct. No, I lied. Haha. Oh. He might be smarter than me, though. That's not much of a feat. But, I mean, it's kind of a impressive feat for a literal fucking pig. Oh, rip onion. I'm just going to be pronouncing it onion from now on. I know it's somewhere in this general area, like this fucking 300 block radius. Yes, radius, not diameter. Up. Bastard, come here. Now perish. That's what you get for slightly harming me. Actually, did I provoke him? I don't remember. Either way, that's what he gets. As with last time, my goal is, like last time I escaped, I don't know if you were here for last time I escaped, but as with then, my goal is basically just find a spot I recognize. Nice. That took less time than I hoped. I'm happy with that. Let's mine that. Wait, let me just craft those. Yeah. Escape artist. Escape connoisseur. Either way, I've escaped. So I will head back to the overworld, grab my obsidian, repeatedly break this gravel, and leave it at that. I'll also make an axe to end the video holding. Oh, it's a shame I can't have my diamond axe to end the video. Oh well, I didn't want to bring it with me in case I died. Then I'd have to go get it, then come here. I will grab whatever blocks I need while here. Oh, I'll hold this rather than the axe. I'll take a sword. There's not much else worth taking, really. Then again, I thought that before. Oh, I'll just grab a little bit of most things. Cobble so that I actually have blocks. What have I put in here? A lantern, some chains. Sure, why not? Eggs. Okay, I'll have a chicken farm. Yeah. I do need a supply of meat. So yeah, I'll leave it at that for today. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. The cow pit is getting insane. I'm gonna go for a swim. God, this is ridiculous. You just go invisible. Wading through cows. Onion. Anyway, I've not actually seen Onion's skin properly yet. Looks like I'm not going to. I should have ended the video in the cow pit. That's what I meant to do. Bye!